They can hear us?
Nani?
And we're back. It took you a minute.
It worked.
You figured it out. So, Super Bowl 57 came and went. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, for me, the Chiefs won. I say unfortunately, not just because the Chiefs won and I hate them, but because now I have to pay off my fucking bet with Eric. So, welcome to the newest episode of SDW. Now you have to figure it out.
Yeah.
You think you can do it? You think you can do it?
I'll do the entry.
Fade it back in. All right.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was
really
the
old
intro.
That's the old one.
We're
Yeah,
using my computer, so we have old shit.
exactly. As you can tell, my studio's not ready yet. We're using Eric's one, and we kind of just forgot basic stuff. Yeah. You think like normal stuff, we just forgot.
Well, I was a little busy. 'Cause
Winning?
I was busy winning and
Planning.
making sure that I got the necessary preparations.
Look at this fucker, like the cat who got the cream. All right, so for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, me and Eric, we had a little bet going on for the playoffs, and basically the bet was whoever made the most points because we drafted the best teams won. And we were going to make the other person do two things. So this is a two-tier bet. One's immediate, one's long-term. So the long-term one is we were going to make the other person do something related to a franchise that we like that we know that they're not looking forward to. And Eric,
I forgot about that one, actually.
God fucking damn it.
I forgot about that one. I totally forgot.
Damn it.
I was busy with the other one.
me and my damn honesty. All right, so Eric, tell everybody what the long punishment. What's it gonna be?
Dario has until the start of next NFL season.
That means week 1 or preseason.
When does the preseason start? Like September, August? No,
I think so.
Around August, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be traveling in March, April, preseason.
All right. All right. So I have until the preseason to do what?
This man has to beat and stream
That's the part of that I hate.
himself beating Dark Souls 1 with, I'm gonna give you the option of you can play the Switch version or the PC version or whatever.
All right.
I can lend you the Switch version if you want.
Cool.
He must not look anything up online. He has to beat it by the sweat of his brow. And has to beat it.
Listen, I really did not want to do this because I have a theory that the only people who like the Dark Souls franchise are people who hate themselves. And so I do not hate myself that much, so I really did not want to do this.
You liked Elden Ring.
Yeah, but it's not Dark Souls. So technically, I was there for, the George R. R. Martin lore, not for anything else. But
you're going to be surprised at how similar the lores actually are.
like, wait a minute.
George didn't do shit. What is this?
I'm just going to leave less impressed.
Like, actual characters were repeated.
All right. Bastard from a basket. All right, so yeah, I'm going to have to do that. That's a long con. The short one is basically we were going to make the other person eat something that we chose. Now, we put some parameters, like it can't kill you, meaning that you can't be allergic to it or something, and it has to be edible. So it's not like, here, eat this battery. So there were rules. There were certain rules to it. Unfortunately, this... Honestly,
we got to remember we're probably going to do this type of bet next year, so what goes around comes around, right?
Honestly, like, the worst part of it is the not knowing. It's the anticipation of death is far worse than death itself, right?
Sandy Cohen.
Yep. not Sylvester Stallone. No. Okay. So yeah, I gotta tell you, it sucks. It sucks because again, he's known me most of my life. He knows things that I do not want to put in my mouth, or things that I've put in my mouth and have not enjoyed. So it's pretty scary.
Take that clip out of context.
So yeah, it's pretty scary stuff. And honestly, I kind of want to get it out of the way as soon as possible. But I think we should talk about the Super Bowl first.
Yeah, because I don't know if you're gonna be able to talk. Let's just say I have some preparations.
Well, first off,
I did prepare.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. Now, for those of you who can't see, Eric has a bucket.
Yeah.
So he pulled out a bucket. So I'm guessing it's gonna be something super gross that's gonna make me throw up.
Well, I don't know if it's gross. I
mean,
I got some beverages as well, just in case.
Okay.
So you'll survive.
All right.
Probably.
So if I throw up, it means that I'll have water or something to drink.
I don't want to spoil it because if I show you, it'll kind of spoil it.
Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna look in that general direction. But yeah. Fine. Let's talk.
I like this from Chuck. You should have made him eat bull testicles. There's always next season, Chuck.
Okay. So now at least I know that it's not bull testicles.
They're not bull testicles.
They're not bull. Where do you even buy bull testicles?
I don't know. Probably at the meat store.
I don't know.
Right? I know you can ask for like cow eyes and stuff. Because I did that for like a science class one time.
I had the exact same one that I for lab or something.
Yeah.
It took me like 3 butcher chops to find freaking eye.
I'm guessing
like
they throw them out
because they chop them up.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was the bigger problem. But anyway, so let's talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. So if you want to put the image here. Now again, for those of you who didn't watch the game, it was actually Mob Nasty, Chuck Dominguez. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure somebody's gonna get a kick out of this. Not me. So for those of you who didn't watch the game, it was good football.
It was a great game
overall.
Honestly.
Like it was a very interesting offensive game. Not because they scored a lot of points or nothing, but because if you're really into the X's and O's, the offensive coordinators did some really creative stuff to beat the defensive coordinators. The both defensive coordinators were just embarrassed in this game. Now,
and if we want to go a little into outside of the Super Bowl, just real quick. Former offensive coordinator for the Eagles, I believe, is now the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, interesting.
Because I think the Eagles lost both their offensive and defensive coordinators.
That stings. That's a big loss.
Yeah.
And
so
honestly,
and apparently the offensive coordinator was the guy making the calls. It wasn't Sirianni.
Okay, so put an image for here. The dude made some pretty interesting calls. What are you doing?
I was switching it.
Yeah, but I mean, switch the image over there so that a little bit of the game.
Yeah. And what's funny about the game is, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great game.
It was a great game.
It was a great game.
It was, if you look at the writing, because obviously it's scripted, it was actually perfect writing.
Okay.
Throughout the season, because at the very end, at the moment where it most mattered, the fucking refs had to make it all about themselves.
Yes. And so again, this game was actually controversial in the way that it ended, but it was also controversial on the sense that the field sucked. Now, There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, and for me, I tend to not believe conspiracy theories unless there's like an overwhelming amount of evidence for it. That's my stance on it. However, it is fun to explore, and I love exploring the shit out of conspiracy theories. So the conspiracy theory going on here is that, for those of you who don't know, the dude who set up the field, like the what do you call him? It's not a gardener, but
I think it's the turf master.
Yeah, the turf master. That guy is the same guy who set up the field for every single Super Bowl since the very first one.
I think he's like 94 years old.
Yeah, this was his last year. And
he went out with a bang.
Wait, the man is from Kansas City. So it's one of those things like, well, was the field slippery because it puts the defense on a disadvantage? So the Eagles,
I think it's a disadvantage for everybody, honestly.
Well, no, but here's the thing. Like the Eagles, they rely heavily on sacks, right? They got a really, really tough front seven. They get a lot of sacks. That if you're trying to get a sack, a slippery field is a major disadvantage. more so, offense has a little bit of an advantage over the defense when it comes to slip, because the offense knows what it's going to do. The defense has to adjust, and that's why the defense looked really bad for both teams. So there's a controversy there, and it could have been like, oh well, we know. There's actually a pretty interesting episode of King of the Hill about this, where Hank Hill and his friends start setting up the field, because they mow their lawns. They're great with lawns, and so they start setting up the field in a way that's an advantage to their high school team against, like, if the other team has a really great runner, they let the grass get a little bit higher and stuff. So it's one of those things like, oh my god, is that what they did? Like I mean, it's not crazy, and it's fun to think about.
It is fun to think about. I don't buy it, though. What I do buy is the thing we all know, which is the NFL has clear favoritism.
Yes,
for the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. Like, at this point, it's pretty clear to see. And I don't believe they hand out scripts, to the players and stuff and all that.
No.
Damn it, Bobby.
But to the refs.
No, but obviously the most controversial one was the holding at the end, right?
Yeah.
The problem is not that it wasn't a holding, because it was. But if you go by the rule, by how it's written and all that.
The dude who got flagged said, yeah, that was a hold.
Yeah. Funny enough, Juju, the guy who was held, did not call for a hold. You know why? Because the entire game, the refs let them play.
That's the issue.
The entire game, they let them play.
Mm-hmm.
Let them play.
Yep.
And you know what? It was an awesome game because of it. And I don't think people got hurt.
No.
Was there an injury? I think the Smith, the small guy.
Yeah, but he came back to the game.
Yeah.
And Mahomes a little bit, but he came back to the game.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
He's probably hurting right now.
Yeah, but I mean, he's hurting with a ring, so it doesn't really matter. So it's one of. I completely get what you're saying. So at the worst possible moment, they made themselves the center of the story,
and in the worst possible season to do it.
Yes.
When it's the loudest it's ever been. It's like, this fucking shit's rigged.
Yes. And
you can rig something without having it be pre-planned.
Yeah.
It can be very, very small. We know that this is a game where one or two plays changes the entire fucking outcome.
Yeah.
So, and I do believe the Chiefs would have won regardless, honestly. The way they were playing, I feel like, okay, they get stopped right there. Butker makes the kick. They get a field goal. The Eagles have 1 minute to come back and score the field goal to tie it. I'm not sure if they could have done it, but it would have definitely been a better ending.
Definitely better
than literally having the rest of the league be like, all right, the refs fucking they did it again.
And the problem is that it came on the back of the championship games, which were terrible, and the championship games are even more controversial. You know what the controversy there is? What's the conspiracy theory there?
The fact that they called the flag on Mahomes when he got tackled out, and not the two holdings that cost it?
No. I mean, the biggest is when they gave him like a free third down and they tried to give him a second one. No, the big controversy there, or the conspiracy theory, the big conspiracy theory is that the reason why the refs were on the side of the Eagles and on the side of the Chiefs is because they wanted to have the first Super Bowl with two black quarterbacks. So they pushed Burrow and Purdy out of the way, or well, the 49ers in general. So that's the big controversy
Not one of the backups for the 49ers was black?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The Johnson guy?
Yeah.
Then why didn't do that?
I don't know. But yeah, that's the big controversy there. So it's like that.
I don't buy it. Mahomes is white and y'all fucking know it.
Listen, I don't really care. And to me, it's just, why not just let the best team go? I don't get it. It's a like, that conspiracy seems kind of stupid, but at the same time, there's like, I kind of believe it. But
it's hard to put anything past the NFL.
I believe it more, not because of that, but because the NFL wants to make like a dynasty. They want to make the Chiefs a dynasty. So I think that's the thing. So I don't know.
And you know what sucks? Mahomes had the ultimate babyface game.
In that one?
Yeah. When the fucker was running down the field with a broken fucking ankle, fighting for his life, I'm like, this motherfucker is the most natural fucking babyface you ever saw. Mm-hmm. He came into the game injured. You could see that he was in fucking pain, and he was still, balling out. It's like impossible not to root for this fucking guy. Like, I don't want this team to win.
It's pretty easy not to root for the guy.
But I mean, it's like it's easy to see, like, oh man, like this guy, he's too talented.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you gotta respect the guy, and then for at the end for them to get
It tarnishes it.
Yeah, it
for
tarnishes
no
the
reason.
whole thing.
And for no reason.
Yeah.
So the fans got robbed of a better game. And for those of you who think like, it doesn't matter, they should have called it if it was a hold. Let me just give you an example. So let's say you go to work every day, and your work has a policy that you have to wear a uniform when you go to work, right? But you go to work and you wear a regular T-shirt, and so you're like, and your boss doesn't say anything, and you've done that the entire year. The entire year, every single time you go to work, you're wearing a regular T-shirt, doesn't matter. And then one day you come to work, it's like, you're not wearing your uniform, you're fired. You'd be like, but you've let me do this the entire time. In fact, there's a term in law where it's like basically, if you've allowed something to happen so much, they can't fire you, or you can sue them for it. There's a term. I forget it. I'll probably remember.
It's the same thing with it's the idea of if you don't protect something that you have copyrighted, you can lose it.
Yeah.
Or no, if you have something trademarked and you allow it to go as general use for a long time, you can lose it. That happened to aspirin.
It's also kind of like squatters' rights a little bit. So it's one of those things that you're like, dude, if they would have called it I love that they weren't calling it, by the way, unless it was egregious.
It was a good game.
Yeah, it was a great game. It's one of the best.
Like there were a few calls.
They were egregious. I mean, the dude was with his helmet across the line.
Yeah, and there were a few debatable ones, like the fumble pick six. You could maybe argue that there was a little bit of a face mask on Jalen, but honestly, it was mostly on him. Like he just switched the ball on one hand, dropped it.
Well, actually, you know what's funny about that? The play before it, you know that they got pushed back 5 yards because of a false start. It's funny because when you see the lineman, he moves his arm, but it's his hand slipping on the grass. It's one of those things like, man, well, it's the rule, but damn, the things that everybody's gonna remember about the Super Bowl is 1, the turf sucked, 2, the Chiefs' victory is tainted, and 3, Rihanna was pregnant, which honestly I had no idea.
Let's go into that.
Dude, I did not see that one coming. Like, I did not expect it. I was like, Rihanna, whatever. But then you see Rihanna pregnant, and the whole time I'm like, shaken baby syndrome, shaken baby syndrome. Shaken baby syndrome. And also looking around the room to be like, who here has a prego fetish? Like, who here is actually enjoying this a bit too much?
Well, I couldn't tell that she was pregnant by watching. But to be fair, I wasn't paying that close of attention.
Okay.
I was looking at the Smash Bros. Stadium.
Dude, I kept thinking, if she wasn't pregnant, she should have been jumping between the platforms, right?
I think it's insane that they put a pregnant lady on one of those ones.
It is crazy.
Because on one of the close-ups, you could see that it actually went like this at one point.
Uh-huh.
I was like, God dang.
All right, he's the Michael Jackson of the NFL. I feel like he faked the injury. You know, that's actually not a bad strategy.
It would be smart, honestly.
It gives you an advantage. Like, the defense is going to be all confident and stuff.
Be like, is he going to play? Is he not? Come on.
I don't know. But the point is...
I respect that.
It was a great game until it wasn't. And honestly, I hate both these teams. Well, the way I've always explained it was I don't want the Eagles to win, but I want the Chiefs to lose. So that's why I'm rooting for the Eagles. Also because, it would be convenient for me. But it was a pretty good game. Really good football. It just sucked that it wasn't the two best teams in the league. Because,
the end was tarnished really bad.
Yep. And so that leads us to having to... do you have anything else you want to say to the Super Bowl? Any commercial you particularly liked?
I thought Rihanna was...
Whatever?
Oh. Yeah, very, very meh. Like, I think people always exaggerate on, I think the Super Bowl halftime was terrible.
Listen, the best Super Bowl halftime show I've seen in a while was The Weeknd. And to me, it's because...
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
It was middle of COVID, and the dude got creative with it. He tried stuff. It was different. And so I was like, you know what? Good for you. Yeah, so a lot of people hated it. But it's subjective stuff. I thought it was good. On a technical standpoint, it made me excited for his music. So there you go.
Yeah, I found it. I don't know. I just found it weird how much. It's not lip syncing. It is lip syncing. Mm-hmm. Just how much backup vocals Rihanna had.
Yeah, it's not even fair. And dude, we missed like the biggest news in the NFL. Like, literally, the day that we recorded, the next day, the GOAT retires. Like, we missed that. Yeah. We missed...
We pre-recorded the last episode a little too.
That's what, let's just do this one live. So we missed 3 big pieces of news. First off, Sean Payton going to the Broncos. So,
Didn't we mention that one?
I don't know, but just in case.
Yeah.
I don't think we did. So, congratulations, Broncos. You're getting a pretty good head coach there, a proven commodity. Maybe Russell Wilson will start getting better. I mean, because
congratulations for having a franchise owners who give a shit
and have the money for it. Second piece of news, DeMeco Ryans going to the Texans. So for those of you who don't know who DeMeco Ryans is, he was the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers, which was the number 1 defense in the league. He was also a former Texan. So the Texans now are actually looking pretty interesting because A, they have a pretty good head coach. B, they have every single pick in the draft for like the next 5 years. Like they have 100. I don't know. I'm exaggerating, but they have a lot of them.
That means so they are still the Texans.
Yeah, we're rich, bitch. So
I respect it, Chuck.
Listen, so right now things are looking pretty interesting in the Lamar Jackson arena because he could go to the Texans, he could go to the Jets. I know there's a conversation of Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets, maybe.
Aaron Rodgers is a little too busy right now being in the dark.
Yeah,
literally.
Yes, I mean,
dude. I watched the McAfee episode this week with Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
That dark thing sounds very interesting.
Why?
I don't know. It's 3 days. They showed like the room he's gonna be in, and it looks like you remember The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he throws him into the little prison thing?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that, just totally dark.
Okay.
They have like a tub in the center.
But what's the point?
It's about just meditation and your mind starts going a little kooky,
Yeah, because you need sunlight.
Yeah, it's
listen. Here's a fun fact.
It's like a legit fucking struggle.
Listen, here's a fun fact about humans and the way our eyes and our mind work. Whenever we can't see something, our imagination takes over. For example, and this is the reason why people, when you saw, COVID. All right, COVID. You know how people looked a lot more attractive with masks on? It's because your mind assumed that what was behind the mask was the most attractive version of that possible. Then they take off the mask and you're like, ugh. So
it's like, oh, I haven't shaved in months.
Yeah, so it's the exact same thing. Aaron Bain Rodgers.
He was born in the dark.
He's gonna go back, to the GM of the Packers. And say, do you feel in control? Yes. So it's
the Super Bowl. Take it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
So it's one of those things. Aaron Rodgers could go to Jets, which would be interesting.
I doubt
the
it.
Seahawks, I think they have enough money to pay Lamar Jackson, and it would be a good fit for him.
Honestly, I think
Carroll.
the Seahawks were happy with Geno.
Really?
Happy enough?
Maybe. I don't know. So it's going to be an interesting offseason, and they're going to have to be probably trades because as far as free agency, there's not many free agents who are particularly interesting. Maybe Keenan Allen, and if the Chargers let him go, they're idiots. But all right.
Oh, we're forgetting a spot that we go to. Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay is also an option. So
they need a quarterback now.
They do. So all right. So Sean Payton to the Broncos. Good for them. DeMeco Ryans to the
Rodgers
Texans.
to the darkness.
Yes. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That'll be an interesting Aaron Rodgers Tuesday.
Fuck Geno and the Seahawks. And freaking Tom Brady, the GOAT, retires. What a career. He's had 5 Super Bowl careers total?
I think he's had 3 Hall of Fame careers.
3
That's
Hall
what
of
they've estimated.
Yeah, 3 Hall of Fame careers in one lifetime. So congratulations on him. You will be missed. It's been always fun to watch Tom Brady and, the controversy surrounding him and all that stuff.
Most of us don't know football without him.
True. I don't remember anything.
Dude, I'm 27. He's played 21 years.
Yeah. And the
23? No. Wait, when did he come in?
I don't know.
2000?
I don't remember.
What year is it?
I don't know. He's been there forever.
Who the fuck are you?
I don't know. Who the
Get
fuck
out of my
are you?
house.
Anyway, that's the big piece of news that we missed. So,
also, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Congratulations. Yeah. But at least it benefited me. And now we will be moving on to the main
moving
attraction.
on to me having to pay the bet and eating something that I don't want to eat.
Pay the piper.
Listen, I'm a man of my word. And
Principle.
yes, let's get this over with.
So a little background. I did a little research.
Oh no.
Because I've seen videos of people doing this before. And funny enough, the person that convinced me to do this was that piece of shit Travis Kelce.
Oh, fuck you. No.
Because I saw a video of him doing it.
No, I'm doing something Travis Kelce did.
Yes, you are. Except winning a Super Bowl.
Ah, go
I did
fuck
that.
yourself.
I did that.
Go fuck yourself.
You're gonna do what the other Kelsey did. Lose the Super Bowl.
Now you're just adding insult to injury. By the way, my favorite thing from the entire Super Bowl was there was a graph where they showed how similar teams were, how similar the Eagles and the Chiefs were. Like, all right, 13-4 record. The same amount of touchdowns, the same amount of love, and then one Kelsey brother each.
The same amount of Kelsey brothers.
Honestly, that was pretty good. That made it a whole thing worth.
There was one that was hilarious when it was the Bengals, the first year with Joey Burrow against Phillip Rivers with the Chargers. And it said, like, comparing touchdowns, comparing interceptions, and then number of kids, 0 versus 9.
Nobody's going to touch him. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT reproductor.
All right, so
let's just
get this over with.
Put this on the screen real quick. Because we're going to have Dario eat one of these bad boys.
The fuck is that? What does it say? One chip challenge?
It's called a Pocky One Chip Challenge. You ever heard of one of these bad boys?
No, but based on what I'm reading, it looks like a.
It says it turns your tongue blue.
All right.
One extremely spicy tortilla chip.
Okay. So it's a tortilla chip.
Yeah. That's it.
It's one tortilla chip.
It's one tortilla chip. Literally. It's like a Dorito.
Okay.
And that's all you have to eat.
Honestly, it doesn't sound that bad.
No, it doesn't sound bad at all.
No.
I don't know what the problem. I was nice enough, Maybe he gets thirsty. So I brought one of these. Just to let you know, Travis Kelce ate one without drinking milk. So.
Okay.
Just saying.
Listen, I gotta be honest here.
Yeah?
This doesn't sound that terrible.
No.
And that's the part that concerns me.
You've eaten chips before, right?
I mean, like, I'm Mexican. I don't know if you knew that. I eat a lot of spicy food.
Yeah.
So, in fact, I'll admit it. I like spicy food.
Yeah.
So, this is one of those things where I feel like it's too good to be true.
I'm being nice. It's a day after Thanksgiving.
Listen, I know you're a piece of shit.
Not Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day. I was giving thanks for this.
Okay. All right. So,
let's just open it up.
It's literally just the entire package is just for one chip.
Yeah, it's just one chip. Yeah. Like, I even paid for it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I have to read that?
Yeah, sure. Read it. Let's see what it says.
Okay, so Face the Reaper. By the way, I highly recommend that you actually watch this. Dile a tu culo Dios. Well, okay.
Shit, tu culo va a arder.
All right. That's for those of you who don't know, that means that my ass is gonna be on fire, basically. For those of you who don't, I recommend that you watch this on YouTube. Now, if you're listening to the podcast, because I'm assuming it'll be fun.
Well,
Listen,
maybe not. It's just a chip.
It says a Reaper. I'm guessing it's a Carolina Reaper. I've eaten chicken with a Carolina Reaper before.
What is this?
So it's Carolina. It's a Reaper and a scorpion pepper.
Hey, you're gonna be able to hold this. I crushed the pepper challenge.
And then you drop it. You can't do it. You can't do. You drop it.
Well,
you drop it right now.
Well, the year is wrong because it's 2022. But
okay, whatever. All right, so.
Oh, maybe it'd be old.
All right,
that would make it better.
Okay, all right. Face the Reaper. Any last words? Rules for the challenge: 1, eat the entire chip. Okay. 2, prove it. Show us your tongue. 3, wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. Okay. 4, post your reaction on social media with #OneChipChallenge and mention @PockyChips. You know what? Fuck you. I don't want to post that stuff.
Well, we're already literally posting it on social media right now, but sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could cut it out for the clip or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's open this up.
You're gonna shit lava for a week.
Yeah, actually, you open it up because I don't want to get it on my fingers.
Okay. All right. It's broken.
No. It's what it is.
It's broken.
Also, do not touch your face.
Okay. All right.
Because you're gonna start sweating, and you're gonna want to touch it.
So this is how it looks like. Yeah. It looks blue. So it's like a big blue Dorito, right?
Sure. Let me get the milk close to you.
It doesn't smell spicy.
It's gonna start having effects.
Like
it's gonna be slow and steady.
Listen, can I eat it like a duck? Like
I have no idea. I have no idea what the best way to eat it.
Actually, I could choke and die. Like, it doesn't smell, like, smell it. I'm not kidding. It doesn't smell like a chip. Like, this is, honestly, it's just all chemicals, isn't it?
I haven't seen anybody die. But I did get this just in case.
Why? Do people throw up?
It's surprisingly spicy.
Surprisingly
spicy.
Okay.
So, whenever you're ready, dog.
All right.
You want to get the Charmander hat? You know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll get you the
Where is
Charmander.
it?
Yeah,
give me the hat.
give
Give me the hat. All right. Well, you know, I'll move to the center seat.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me. Well, give me the chair.
All right. You can use my chair.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I could take off.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So this is gonna be me paying the punishment.
Paying the piper.
Wait, no milk for 10 minutes. You're gonna have to do a lot of filler for 10 minutes then.
I want to see how you mumble through it.
You want to see?
Yeah. Let's check it out.
All right. Okay.
Whenever you're ready, dog. Oh God. Don't touch your fucking face.
You don't tell me what to do. All right. So this is for all the fans out there who believed in me and I let you down. This is the punishment I deserve.
Fuck the Chiefs. I love
Fuck the Chiefs. I hate them. Travis Kelce, you piece of shit. You keep ruining my life one way or another. Actually, if it's not that bad, then thank you. If not, you're a piece of shit and I hate you. I might like it. You know, I like spicy food.
Be optimistic.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I feel butterflies in my stomach.
You'll be fine.
Because it looks like something that shouldn't
It
be
shouldn't,
that,
right? Yeah.
It's more like it's the color that upsets me. And, you know, fuck it.
All right.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Arriba.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Pa abajo. Pa centro. See you in the next life. Oh no, he ate it all. Oh no. Oh, I hate this. It's fine? How are we doing right now?
It tastes terrible.
All right. Well, it is from 2022. Maybe the heat, left it.
Maybe.
Are you going to try to do it without milk for a while?
Do you have a napkin?
Yeah. Got a bunch.
Here.
How are we doing? Walk us through it. Spicy?
It's very thick. It's spicy. Oh, it's spicy. Woo!
All right. Oh, let's show your tongue. Oh, it did turn it blue.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, boy. Okay.
Whew. Okay, so this sucks.
But it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Really
It
bad?
sucks. Mm-hmm.
Is it improving?
No. the thing is, my stomach, yeah. Like, my stomach hates this.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're starting to get hiccups. Those are tears. Oh, no.
Give me the milk. No.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's going to tough it out.
All right, listen.
Oh, no.
No, this is bad.
Oh, no. Don't throw up over my shit.
You don't tell me what to do. Oh, my God. This sucks.
All right, get the milk. Get a little milk.
Right.
A little milk. Whew. Is it more of a physical pain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like a little nausea, maybe?
No nausea.
Okay, that's good.
I just felt like my eyes are...
Yes. Don't touch your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this sucks.
Just a fucking crazy.
This sucks. Okay.
Oh no.
It sucks.
Oh god. I've never been a bigger fan of Patrick Mahomes in my life. Beer works better. A little late for that.
Oh my God.
So on a scale of 1 to 10,
That's a 10.
that's
A 10. Whew.
Is it the spiciest thing you ever had?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's crying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
The thing is, my lips are on fire.
Did it stop? Did it stop? Did
No.
it plateau?
No.
Is it increasing?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
Don't spit it back.
I need salt or something.
I wasn't sure if it was a good idea to do this live.
Oh, okay.
Another chip. Yeah, why not?
You're gonna fucking pay for this. Oh, you gotta fucking
You gotta beat me next year, sucker. It was worth taking that slap.
Oh, son of a bitch. It burns.
That is the idea, yes. I was actually curious about trying one myself.
Don't.
I'm not curious at all anymore. Well, that's interesting. Now it's like 0% milk.
But there's more of it.
Fair enough.
Son of a bitch.
Still gone?
Ah, yes.
I told you to kiss your ass goodbye.
Ah, son of a bitch. Stop fucking laughing.
I can't. Charmander. I'm sure you'll be fine in like a week.
It's a pain that doesn't end.
Walk us through it. Oh, that's nasty.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
What do you mean it's stuck?
It's stuck on my mouth.
It's just there.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck says, wait until you have to shit. Damn.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I feel like it's plateaued. You know? Like you've reached the pinnacle of pain. Now you're just, well, in pain.
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping it is because it just keeps coming back.
Eventually it'll go away. Travis Kelce wasn't in pain in the Super Bowl, I don't think. Also, he did this for 10 minutes without milk.
The man's clearly a moron.
Fucker's hardcore.
Is it supposed to get stuck on you that bad?
I've never had it. I've only seen videos. That's why I know people survive.
Now my stomach's all bubbly.
I wasn't sure if eating beforehand was a good idea or not.
It was a bad idea.
Alright. Although imagine having that on an empty stomach. Damn.
Milk won't work when I have to shit.
I think he means it won't work to take away the spicy.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think milk is pretty effective.
Well, theoretically, you don't want to drink anything because it spreads it around your mouth more. When with me, like doing that, it makes it worse.
But for the moment, when you're,
like what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do salt.
Hey, it's kind of nice not being on the losing side of one of these for once. It's kind of nice. I can get used to it. I'm not gonna probably because I still don't know shit about fuck after this season. But I knew enough, and I knew enough shit to pick the fucking Chiefs. How we doing there, buddy?
Sucks. I want to burp.
Burp. Burp.
Explain to the people who just showed up what the fuck's happening.
Oh, so the people who just showed up, Dario's dying?
Yeah.
Currently? Hand me one of these. Where's the packaging? Yeah, there you go. Dario's doing the one chip challenge.
Where's the back? I want to know if it's expired.
Oh, that would be funny. Let me see.
Because of course this piece of shit's gonna be expired one. Ah! It's expired?
No, I don't know. I don't see if it says.
Okay, Best Buy April 2nd, 2023.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just felt weird.
Well, it is supposed to make you feel a lot.
I am crying.
Oh,
right?
this guy's he's ugly crying right now. How's the nostrils? Cleared up?
Nostrils aren't that bad. It's just I need to burp a little bit. Like, I can feel a bunch of stuff bubbling up.
We should have done this before the episode and then talk about the Super Bowl.
Like this? Well,
you're like
a piece of shit, Travis Kelce.
The refs are fucking.
And King of the Hill. And the lawn.
Can you believe Rihanna was pregnant? I like the conspiracy theory behind that, though.
That she was what?
That if the show sucked, the halftime show sucked, she could blame it later on the fact that she was pregnant. He needs to do it again for the people that just started watching.
You know, they can just watch the fucking. Right. You can just watch the fucking replay, all right? How about if you do it, Chuck? This sucked. This was horrible. It's one of the worst experiences of my life. Not only did I lose, not only did the Chiefs win, my fucking mouth is on fire, and then my ass is gonna be on fire, and I have to play Dead Souls.
Dark Souls.
Motherfucker!
Honestly, after everything, Dark Souls is gonna be the most enjoyable part. Remember to stream it, by the way.
Yeah, I was thinking I'll probably just do on Twitch for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, Twitch, you know, recycles all that stuff. It's better live. Oh, no. You know what? For other people who just start watching, go fuck yourselves. All right? Every single one of you. I don't know you.
Tell them what you really think about him.
I don't know you. Go fuck yourselves.
Tell them what you think about
Eric,
the people.
You go fuck yourself, too. Travis Kelsey, piece of shit. Go fuck yourself.
Do you want to tell the people what's coming
Chiefs,
up?
go fuck yourself. Jalen Hurts, go fuck yourself. The lawn dude, you're 90. Go fuck yourself.
Whew. What about Rihanna? How you feel about Rihanna?
Rihanna, you're fine. It's
yeah,
good.
she's fine. Honestly, I like Umbrella. But I was like 13 when that came out, so.
Also, for those of you who are saying Tom Holland should have come out and stuff and that he wasn't Billy Elliot. He wasn't Billy Elliot. That was Jamie Bell. You're a bunch of morons. Tom Holland knows how to dance because he's an actor and he probably took dance lessons. It's not because he was in Billy Elliot. I have to argue with that. I have to argue that a lot this weekend.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I think he's delusional, finally.
There was a, what's this stupid show where they pretend to sing? Lip sync something?
So is it The Masked Singer or something?
No. Tom Holland did a lip sync battle, I think. And so he did Rihanna's Umbrella. And honestly, it's really funny. So he actually dresses up, as like slutty Rihanna, and he does the whole thing. And so all the girls at the party that I was watching the game were like, "Oh, Tom Holland has come out. Tom Holland has come out for Umbrella." He didn't come out, and so they showed us the video. And somebody mentioned like, "Oh, well, it's Tom Holland knows how to dance because he was Billy Elliot." And I was like, "You're a fucking moron." Billy Elliot came out in 2000. I'm not even sure Tom Holland's that old. So it's Jamie Bell, it's not Tom Holland. That's the point.
I like Chuck. What the fuck are you talking about? He's delusional, man.
I'm in literally so much pain right now.
Is it better than before?
Yeah, it's gotten better.
All right, that's good.
At first, I couldn't even talk. My brain was in shock. I couldn't believe it. Also, you know what? What's the name of this thing? Pocky, you motherfuckers! If you're gonna make something that's gonna hurt you that much, at least make it taste good. Like, why the fuck did you make it taste like a chip covered in dirt? And the chip wasn't even crispy. Like, it was packaged into something. It wasn't even crispy. Like, fuck you. All around. This whole experience fucking sucked. What the fuck is wrong with you? And fuck you. You better not ever lose again. Because motherfucker, I'm going to take it out on you like no fucking idea.
Someone cut him off? No, this is when the content gets good.
Motherfucker!
Remember not to touch your fucking face, man.
I'm using the napkin, and this is the one. This is the one that it's the blue one.
Yeah,
the blue one.
Yeah.
Jesus, it looks like I fingered a Smurf. Jesus fucking Christ! I'm in the point of the pain where I need to talk, man. I need to get it out of me. Like there's fire, there's hatred in my stomach and my soul. Son of a bitch!
Hey, you know
who thought of this? Why is this fun for people?
Just imagine you're in my spot, though. It would be really
yeah,
funny.
I get you. I get you. Me, I get it. I'm getting punished. But who does this fucking voluntarily for fun and posts it on social media? This is one of the worst fucking moments of my life. My head hurts. My tongue hurts. My asshole's gonna hurt in a few hours, probably. Maybe in a few minutes if I don't throw up. I probably should throw up just to save my butt all that torture. Jesus fucking Christ. And you do this for fun and you post it on social media? You're all a bunch of morons. Jesus Christ.
I knew this was a good idea.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No, you cannot deny it's quality content.
Listen, Listen, maybe look back on this one. You know,
And it's also funny when you look down, the Charizard looks all mad.
he's like,
Oh, brilliant.
Right. Okay. So, breaking it down, I think the worst is done. I think I'm coming down.
Yeah.
There's okay. So
You want more to drink? Do you want me to pour you some water?
I'm good right now.
All right.
I still have a little bit here. And honestly, now it's the heartburn. So now we're moving to the heartburn. Do you have any Pep? I might have some Pepto.
I have Peptos, actually. Yes.
Oh,
Let me get you
yes.
some.
Please, Pepto. So, first off, like the immediate hit is obviously that it tastes disgusting. Right? It tastes disgusting. It's again like it's kind of moist. It's really weird, and it gets it gets stuck everywhere.
I got 2 Peptos.
Oh, brilliant. Perfect.
Oh no, I touched your hand.
Do you chew this or?
Yeah, chew it up.
All right. This will really
I stole those from Amazon.
Nice. So that's the first thing, and it sucks. Honestly, it's not a fun experience. Then your mouth starts getting on fire, and let me tell you something.
I'm trying not to touch things you touched.
I've eaten a ghost pepper before. Like I know I've eaten Carolina Reapers. I like spicy stuff, generally speaking. That did not taste natural. Like it doesn't smell spicy. That's not natural food spicy. That's chemical spicy. Like they added acid or something there to set your fucking mouth on fire.
Well, to be fair, the chip itself has rules for a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, it's a challenge. So the expectations are there.
And you know what's fucking nuts?
What?
All right. So now again, we moved on from that. Now it's like the heartburn. At first, it's the hiccups. Then it's a little bit of your body doesn't want it. It's like this is not something that should be in here. I managed to swallow that down. I switched it to burping, which helped. Like every single time you heard me burp, it's because I wanted to throw up. So, sorry, I have to share that. Now
that is why I got the
So now I'm at the heartburn stage, and I have a Pepto pill in my mouth. It doesn't taste like anything. Like I can't taste.
You're probably not gonna taste.
When I move it to my cheek, I do taste the Pepto. When it's in my tongue, it doesn't taste like it. It doesn't taste like anything. So I'm just burned off my tongue, like every single my taste buds. Jesus Christ, you take it rectally. What?
Oh, he says chase that Pepto with
one
more chip.
Christ, Crandall, what the fuck? Why do you people hate me? Like Jesus, do you just hate watching my show?
This is the internet. And your best videos are the ones where you're ranting. So.
That's true. It is something that I've considered that maybe, I've lost that anger, that hate.
Yeah, you've lost that. It's since Game of Thrones ended.
That did really get me.
It did burn. It burned too far. It burned too deep.
I think it had to do with. I thought about it. It's when I got surgery and I can sleep better. Now I'm less angry.
Oh yeah, that's no good.
Yeah. Also, I'm working from home. Like I'm getting paid a reasonable wage. I don't have to fight with my employer every single day. I don't have to deal with customers, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, like my life's going pretty good, so I don't really except for this.
So
except
we had
except
to
for
fix
the
that.
NFL.
We
except
had to
for the
fix
fucking
that.
NFL, everything's going pretty good. Now,
this was a great season.
You know what's really weird when you again going for the chemical stuff. When you eat something spicy, you feel. Not so much that your mouth is on fire, you feel like you can breathe fire. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you feel, here, it's not that. It's weird. It's a burning sensation, but not like it's on fire. It's really weird. Like that's what I'm saying. That thing's not. It's not made with food.
It's not made with love.
Yeah, it's made with chemical. It's made with hate. It's made to hurt you. It just wants to inflict pain. It just wants to, wants the world burn and not in a fun way. Jesus Christ. I see what the hell the chat's saying. You can't taste, so why not just have one more?
All the chat is just saying, do one more chip.
Listen, do you have another one?
I don't.
Thank God.
That one cost me like $7.
Seriously?
Yeah.
For a chip?
Yeah. I mean, the packaging was nice.
I mean, I'll give you that. It does look like, what is it, like a coffin and stuff?
Yeah.
It is,
Hey, you can hold up the sign now.
Oh, yeah, I can hold up the sign, yeah.
Wrong year, but correct NFL season.
Yep. So, there you go, everybody.
Yeah, it's backwards, but it says he crushed it. He crushed the
I
Pocky
crushed the
challenge.
Pocky 2022 one chip challenge. There you go. Suck it. I paid what I thought was going to be the easier part of the bet. Turns out not so much.
No, not so much.
Again, heartburn. So, did you enjoy that? Do you feel good about yourself?
Yeah,
Feel
I'm
happy?
gonna put my big boy pants for next season because
Oh boy, you get ready.
yeah.
You get ready.
I have set up Chekhov's gun.
Because that's the standard.
Yeah,
That's the standard.
this is the Red Wedding.
We can't go down from that. We can only go up.
Yes.
So, there you go. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was fun for you.
This was a fun season. It was
It
a
was
wild
the
season.
best season of NFL I've seen. The worst playoffs I've ever seen. It was the worst championships. Super Bowl was good in terms of quality of play, but they fucked up the end.
I think the wild card round was good. Divisional round was probably the best one.
I try to think about the wild card because it reminds me of the Chargers, but
Well, at least I had to feel a little pain, I guess.
yeah.
But I mean, those rounds were good.
Yeah.
The divisional rounds were pretty great. And then
Yeah.
from then onwards, it was just kind of shit.
All downhill from there.
Because the AFC
Refs.
Championship game was ref
Bullshit.
ball, and the NFC one wasn't even a game. Like, Purdy got hurt.
So again,
Eagles crushed him.
great season overall. Ending just sucked, particularly for me. Moving forward, like I said, for those of you who've been asking, like, dude, how long have you been moving? Let me tell you something. I've been moving to kind of a fixer-upper, and the house wasn't ready yet. So I had to move stuff closer to that particular place, and then from that place to the new house. So I had to move twice, technically. And I did it little by little. And
It helped move the big shit.
And since it rained all fucking January, I couldn't really use the truck. It was a mess, and now I'm fixing up the house, because again, it's fixer-upper and stuff like that. It has its advantages. It just takes a lot of time. And I haven't watched a show or a movie in the longest time. Like, the last episode of a TV show that I watched was the first episode of The Last of Us, and I saw it with you. Other than that, I've only seen NFL games. And and it's playoff season, so it's not really that many. That's like my breaks that I've taken, so I'm behind on everything. Like, I haven't done my most anticipated movies yet. I do want to do it, and I probably will.
Don't touch your face.
Thank you. Before we go to Japan, because I'm going to Japan in a couple of weeks.
We can make a video over there.
We could. I'll take the stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll load something. We'll probably don't do it live, but I don't know if I'm going to do a video next week, to be honest, unless my studio's ready. I hope it is ready, because I want to do this. I want to do the...
Well, you got to do the most anticipated, because you can't do that,
Well, here's the thing.
too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's already February.
Has there been a lot of movies, though?
No. Not that come out yet, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, my brain's just fried. I had a pretty nasty nose infection. It's just sucked. Like, my luck deserted me, as you can tell. So...
It was bound to come around.
It was bound to come. So, as always, I don't know which one, how do you close this, but
Oh, yeah. Honestly, this may have been my favorite episode of the season.
I hate you. So, it's always, thank you for joining
No,
us.
don't touch my mouse! Damn it.
Yeah. All right, you do it.
All right.
As always, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have, I hope you enjoyed the season, and I'll see you next time. You're supposed to do the fade out.
We'll try to do the fade out.
All right, let's see if he can do it.
All right, let's see.
It ain't over yet. The real pain's when you have a shit.
Yeah. Oh, we can do that image. That was cool.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Later.
Happy NFL season. That one's good. I think our microphone's still on.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can hear.
sure.
That was fucking funny.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Good night, everyone.